apologize if my setup is a bit messier than normal, but it's always messy. Hello, welcome back. This is going to be another Sunday morning before church, get ready with me, but this time it's different. I came from work. I work third shift and I am going to church this morning and then I'm going to sleep. So I'm so tired. I need to actually get ready. I'm trying to fix my bangs. I think they are not long, short enough. So that is something I need to do. I work third shift now, which is, I thought it would be easier getting out videos this way. No, not at all. Because sleep, I don't know her. I don't sleep anymore, or I sleep when I don't want to be sleeping. I'm awake all the time. It's just this weird schedule that my body needs to get used to, and it is not at the moment. It is not used to it at all, and it's a little stressful, not gonna lie, because I think I'm gonna have to give up doing some things that I enjoy doing, but for the sake of my sleep and overall health, yeah, I think I'm gonna need to figure it out and see what I need to let go. Not this, but yeah, filming has definitely been interesting, trying to find what days work and what don't, juggling my schedule, juggling and balancing when I'm gonna do things, and actually sticking to a schedule, because that is the real kicker, is actually sticking to a schedule. Also, I don't know what's going on out there. I work third shift and it is hard. I'm actually not running late today, which is a miracle, because I'm always running late. But yeah,
Right.
You're just gonna sew it.
Yeah, it's gonna look better.
So that's the hope, right? Say hi.
Hi. Who am I saying hi to?
YouTube.
Oh my goodness.
I should have pinned my hair back. I shouldn't have taken out my rollers yet. I tried the roller trick. It was okay. But now my hair's just in the way. What were we saying? Yeah, working third shift has been hard, but I've also been trying to get a bunch of other things ready. My job has a lot of downtime, so I can do a lot of things. So that's kind of what I've been doing, working on my Advent reading plan. I'm upgrading or updating the one that I did a couple years ago, and I want to do something with that here on the channel and just focus my content more on Christmas season and those type of things for December. Definitely leave your thoughts down there if you guys would be interested in something like that. I am working on recaps. It's just finding the time to sit, or even finding the time to just journal in my Bible has been hard, and I think that's been the hardest part, is actually journaling in my Bible, is finding the time for that, because anytime I'm in my room lately, I'm sleeping. I am gone to the world. I'm doing a lot of my reading at work, so it's not like I have my huge Bible with me. I just have my phone and my notes app. So that's kind of been what I'm doing, and also trying to do this TikTok. I don't know how people produce mass amount of short content videos and stuff, because I find social media, not YouTube, well, YouTube yes too, but that's a different beast because it's long form content. I find posting pictures, posting on stories, all that stuff so hard. I would love to be more active on my Instagram, but I literally don't know how. I know it's easy. I don't know what people want to see. I don't know if you guys even follow me over there, and if you want to see me just talk about more things, or just maybe snippets of my day. I really don't know. So if you guys know what you want, let me know. I'll also share with you guys what's in my bag for church. I do need to get to church a little earlier today, because I am on worship today. There's just a lot going on, and I'm already having to give up doing things that I would love to do, but I just literally can't commit to doing them. feel like I had something I wanted to chat with you guys about. I have no idea. No idea what that could have been. And this is what we're doing today. This is our face. Earrings. One moment. So I recently went through all my jewelry and I'm like, if I'm saving these, I have to wear them. So also, all the little lights you see are from my disco ball. So I think that's as good as everything is going to get. I'll put my lip gloss on later, but let me talk about everything that I put in my bag for church. Because I don't think I have the bag up here. Oh, I do. One moment. I just use this canvas bag that I got at a woman's retreat. And inside I have, first things first, I put my Bible in when I'm not dropping things. I put my Bible in, and this is the ESV Interleaved Journaling Bible. I have my notes, and I have two because I'm trying to be more organized about my notes. So if whoever's preaching today starts a new sermon or a new series, I'm going to start in the new notebook. So, notebooks. And then some pens and highlighters. These are the mild liners and my Mr. Pen. The sun is coming in really bright, so you guys cannot even see that. And that is literally everything I take to church. I take notes separately, and then anything that I want to add in my Bible, if it's quick and easy, I can just add it in then in there. If not, I will add it in after. But yeah, now I am ready to head off to church. So I'm going to put some shoes on, and then we can go to church and we can chat in a little bit.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals that take us higher.
Alright, hello. I'm back from church, and I just had a couple of things that I wanted to update you guys on. I wasn't sure how long I was going to make this video. I need to sleep. I need to sleep because I work again tonight too. I need to get rest. But first, I don't even know how this lighting looks. I feel like it looks terrible. Would this be better? Oh, that's much better. Scarier. I did want to update on this book. This is the book, The Holiest of All by Andrew Murray. An exposition of the Epistle to the Hebrews. And this is a book, a group of ladies from church and we have been going through this book for, I would say, this journey for about 2 years, but this book specifically about 1 year and 7 months. And we are down to our last 2 chapters, which is amazing. If you have no idea what this book is, I will leave a playlist down below every time I've mentioned this book. But it is just a book going through the book of Hebrews, like a few verses at a time, and Andrew Murray does an amazing job at just connecting Christ into the Old Testament, into the Old Testament temple, into the sacrifices, the offerings, everything about the priestlyhood, the holiest of all, the altar, like all of that. He just connects Christ to it in such a way that really opens up your eyes to realize how amazing it is that we have access to God, but just everything Christ accomplished and just how much the things in the Old Testament point to him too. I won't link this book because this one's the abridged version, which I have had many comments about. I don't like this abridged. Well, this abridged version is for the Kenneth Copeland Ministries, and they've removed certain chapters of his stuff, basically most things from chapter 12 that talk about sin and consequence, things like that, and or discipline, and it's just like prosperity gospel. That's all I gotta say. This book is amazing. If you can find the original edition without these extra pages missing, I suggest you pick it up. It is so good. And I think if you have been wanting to go through the book of Hebrews, or the book of Hebrews is like scary, or even if the Old Testament is scary to you, like Exodus and all that stuff, we read a couple of books previous. What was the book? Made According to Pattern. That author, something Slummings. He has like 3 books, and they kind of go over like the temple offerings and all those things. And I think I only read the first one. And it's a great book to kind of understand better the Old Testament sacrifices, offerings, the temple, and everything that the Jewish people had to do for the law. And this book just really bridges that gap of knowledge, I feel like, and you just go into Hebrews with a different set of eyes, and it's amazing. So during the week, we are a lady at church is doing a Bible study using Focus on the Family and RVL Discipleship, and this is season 1. So I'm trying to like think of what's an easy way to kind of explain this. It says, in the RVL Discipleship, the study, we will consider what it meant to be a disciple of Jesus in the first century Jewish context and what it means for us today. As we will unpack throughout the study, Jesus' disciples really knew their Bible. It is vitally important for us to value Scripture in the same way. Season 1 outlines how we are meant to interact with the text, approaching it from the context in which it was written, exploring how Jesus used the Scriptures in his teaching, understanding how his followers were meant to be changed by what they learned, and identifying the major... Guys, I'm so tired. I've not slept in the past 24 hours and I have no idea what this word is. No, I don't know. That ties the whole Bible together. But something I did like that he says in the book is that let me quote it correctly. He says, remember, the Bible was written for you. God intended for you in your time and place to read the Bible and get everything you need out of it. But it was not originally written to you. Knowing about the world in which it was written, seeing the imagery attached to the caption, if you will, makes all the difference in understanding how the original audience would have experienced Scripture's words. And I really enjoyed that because one of the lessons that we talked about was the tree, and it talks about the tree in Genesis 21:33. Abraham planted a tamarisk tree in Beersheba, and there he called on the name of the Lord, the eternal God. And it's just talking about when God told him to go out, and then Abraham doesn't respond to God verbally. He responds to God by planting this tree. And the people back then would have understood the way that Abraham was responding to God by basically saying, yes, I believe you, I have trust, I have faith, because they knew what this tree represented. This tree is the only tree that can really grow in the desert and provide cooling shade, but it's slow growing. There's no fruit that it produces, and it's not good for firewood, and it needs to be watered intentionally. So this would mean that when Abraham planted his tree, he knew that it would not be for him to enjoy. This would not be a tree that he would get to sit under and have shade for. He knew that he was planting this tree for the next generations, and he intentionally watered it out of the water that was for them because they were in the desert, and just took care of it. And something he said in the video was like, this tree was not enjoyed by the person that planted it, but for those that came later. So by planting this tree, Abraham was just basically telling God, like, I trust you, I believe you, I have faith. And I just thought that was amazing and a great viewpoint that we don't normally see. I think I'm going to have to end the video here because I am exhausted. But the next video you guys should be seeing is the Nehemiah recap. I'm going to record a portion of the recap today, so that way I can get that uploaded and edited for you guys. And yeah, I wish we did a lot more things, but your girl needs to go to sleep. So I'm going to leave you guys here. I am eating a couple... I'm sorry. I am eating a couple of cookies before I go to sleep. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one.